Hello, archaeologists and paleontologists. Welcome back to Jurassic Jones. Yeah, it's been a while since I made a Jurassic video, but decided once again to go back to my second favorite franchise, other than Indy. Now, we saw the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, and I am getting maybe excited because of that. But I will review all 6 movies of the Jurassic franchise, and when Rebirth comes out, give you my opinions on it. But let's not forget where this franchise started. Over the 30 years, almost 32 years this franchise has been around, let's not forget the original, Jurassic Park. Saying this as a classic is like the equivalent of saying Nazis is like the equivalent of saying water's good for you. It is. It's a classic. Everybody likes it. And if you're watching this video, and if you're a fan of this franchise, you'll probably hear because somebody either introduced you to the movie or towards the book. I will not be saying how accurate the book is. I'm currently reading it, and there's probably other people who can do it better than me. But yeah, this will not be about it. This is just gonna be me saying Jurassic Park's a good movie, and as I do like Mike Crichton books, this will not be about it. Other than this little smack about it, this won't be about Mike Crichton, about the Mike Crichton Jurassic Park books. This will be about the movie about it. So let's begin. Now we all know the story of Jurassic Park. Or if you're not, I'm gonna describe it in one moment. Which guy thinks playing God is fine? Describe Jurassic Park in only a few words. With some dinosaur chaos and somewhat biblical story, reading how people say it's comparable to the Garden of Eden. Yeah, people say that. I don't get that. Maybe it's just me not looking too much into that, or just me not being the only excuse I can think of. Maybe not being a drug addict. Yeah, that sounds. But yeah, what else you ask? Well, includes do, especially when it's popularized the Velociraptor. Name out. Now I want to bring this up because the Velociraptor is mainly famous because of this movie, and I will probably go over the theory that Velociraptors are the most important dinosaurs in the movies. Well, also into Dominion, but yeah. Including, this is the first ever CGI. This is the first movie to ever use CGI animals. And, man, this age better. Why does Jurassic Park from 30 years ago look better than the average Marvel movie? I genuinely think that. How? How is that possible? That's not good. If 30 years ago, with the first ever one, looks better than the most recent ones. Man. So we're going backwards in technology. That's probably not good. But yeah. And we can't also forget the cast of characters. I will always believe that what makes Jurassic Park is the cast of characters. Now, there are dinosaur media projects that the cast of characters are still good, but don't really have this same feeling of Jurassic Park. And and I will defend that until the day I die. Each one of the characters are specific to the actor. I can never picture Alan Grant without Sam Neill. Jurassic Park is a classic and will always be that. With Velociraptors, T-Rex, and whatever. And and I can't forget of the iconic shot of the T-Rex when dinosaurs ruled the wolf. And this film has revolutionized cinema. There's a movie where you can go two specific eras. Movies before Jurassic Park and movies after Jurassic Park. This is probably one of the most important movies I will probably talk on channel. Well, until possibly not until the probably not until the 25th anniversary of all the things happen. That's probably gonna be the biggest one here. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video of that next year. Same with Indy. But man, Spielberg did it great. And this is like the fourth. This is like one of the first ever Spielberg movies I ever watched. The second one was like Tintin. I watched this movie when I was 6, which probably explains why I'm kind of toned down. I watched the first two movies when I was 6. Probably explains why I'm not really probably explains now as a teenager why I'm not really overreactionate to like The Walking Dead, Supernatural. Same with like Indie. I watched like the original Indie movies when I was like 7. So like probably combined with Indie and Jurassic Park, probably made me watching Walking Dead not really like that surprised to its violence. So yeah, just it's kind of killing off of beloved characters for no reason. Then why not? Man, yeah, thanks Mom for rolling the part where Gwen gets killed. But yeah, and we can't forget the star of the show, Lexi. Probably the most famous probably the most beloved dinosaur from this movie for the fan base. Lexi will always go down as probably the dinosaur, the T-Rex, the face of Jurassic Park for the dinosaurs. And the human face will always go down as Alan Grant, at least that Lola Dillon and Sam Neill. They're great in this role, and I refuse the fact that there's probably a universe where Sam Neill wasn't going to play Alan Grant, but Harrison Ford. Yeah, same with Indy. Indy was supposed to be played by Sam Neill, and Sam Neill was... and Harrison Ford was supposed to play Alan Grant. Imagine that universe. Imagine if they switched. But like, I'm probably like the last to say Jurassic Park's a masterpiece. Jurassic Park's a classic. It revolutionized movies for all. It was the biggest movie for 4.5 years. And yeah. And like the second best Steven Spielberg movie in my opinion. Right next behind Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kind of just depends on my mood. Sometimes it's Raiders, sometimes it's Jurassic Park. Put down debate in the comments which is the best Steven Spielberg movie, Jurassic Park or Indy? Jurassic Park or Indiana Jones? But yeah, especially and it's a good movie. Now again, I want to get in how like the 25-year, the 30th anniversary wasn't anything special. They didn't even release in like some theaters until only in some theaters. And if you're, and near my area, it didn't even came back in like August to during late August, early September. So yeah, Jurassic Park's a good movie. This is like the cool, but knowing how this franchise is, it's good to always go back to where the story began. Be it just a simple book or one of the biggest movies of all time. Now what's in store for the franchise after Rebirth? I don't know. I'm also gonna do a dinosaurs ranking video of how cool the dinosaurs are in the show. So yeah. But for this beloved franchise, I'm excited for Rebirth and insert your theories of what's gonna happen in Rebirth. I didn't do a trailer video on that just because everybody did that to death. So yeah. And also, I don't hate the redesign of the Spinosaurus, even though I'm like, you're not redesigning the T-Rex, but you are with the Spinosaurus. Why? That's gonna be its own video, probably. I'll explain the differences between Jurassic Park 3 and Rebirth Spinosaurus, but with the original Jurassic Park, I give it a 10 out of 10 for being one of the best movies ever made. Classic story with beloved actors, and what else can I say? Oh, then welcome to Jurassic Park. And making Jurassic Park videos again. Yay. I kind of had to take a break somewhat. I kind of started exploring other avenues. But Jurassic Park and Indie are my favorite franchises other than Star Wars and currently Supernatural and somewhat The Walking Dead. But yeah. And the next video with Indie will be about Abner Ravenwood, so stay tuned for that.